All right, we're going to start in a comfortable seated position, whatever that is for you. If you need to prop your bum with a blanket or something, that's fine. Just breathe here. Relax the shoulders, elongate the spine. You can close your eyes and just inhale and exhale the same length of breath. If you can, pause in between just for a second and notice that space. Start to ground, really feel grounded. We're going to do a nice, easy, relaxing stretch. So we'll start bringing the hands up on an inhale and down through the heart on the exhale. Just moving with the breath now. Inhaling, arms coming up. Exhaling through the center line. One more time. Inhaling, coming up. And exhaling to the heart. And you can keep your hands here, or you can place them over your heart. I like to do this just to really feel my heart beating and connect with myself here for a couple breaths. We're still grounding and coming into the practice and letting go of everything outside of right now. Let's inhale. That left arm comes up and over the head, looking down at the ground, and then rolling the ribs and shoulder open. Turn your gaze to the sky. Deep breaths here, nice big stretch. Exhaling, coming to the center. And inhaling, and then exhaling over the other side, looking down, relaxing the shoulder. And then rolling open again, looking up. We'll inhale, come back to center. Take an exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale and hinge. You can see here I'm coming onto my elbow for a deeper stretch in the side. Only do this if both of your seat bones stay on the ground. Again, rolling open, looking up. Inhale, back to center, and exhale. Inhale, other side, and looking down to start, relaxing the shoulder. You can see I adjusted to keep both of my seat bones on the ground. Look up, open, and inhale back to center, and exhale. Next, we're going to bring our feet straight out in front of us, and our hands down by our hips, really grounding us into the ground and feeling it through our calves, our bum, our hands, elongating the spine and reaching through the crown of the head, relaxing the shoulders back and down here and taking a couple breaths. If this is uncomfortable, you can always use a wall. I'm going to turn just so you can see at a different angle. I'm going to exhale and hinge forward at the hips, keeping my back as flat as possible, and then holding onto my big toes with my peace fingers. And you can bend your knees here if you can't reach, if it's not accessible for you right now, that's fine. If it is, straighten those legs and reach through the crown of the head and breathe. We'll inhale, extend. Exhale, grab onto the sides of the feet and come down. Again, you can keep the legs bent if you need to. I like to kind of massage my feet here to relax and release some tension and toxins. Remember to keep breathing. Inhaling, extending through the spine. Exhale, come down. And here we can let our head and neck relax. A little little bit. Deep breaths, really breathing into this space that you're creating. Forward folds are so good for the central nervous system and for calming and for anxiety. And again, feel free to keep your knees bent here. Nice deep breaths. We'll inhale, come up and extend, and exhale, relax. We're going to counter all those forward folds with a little heart opener. So reach back as far as is comfortable for you with your fingertips pointing toward your bum. And inhale and lift all the way from the base of the spine through the heart. And drop your head back and breathe. Nice deep breaths. Reach out through the balls of your feet too. Or if that's not comfortable, you can always bend the knees. We'll inhale, come up, and exhale, relax. Take an extra breath here if you need to kind of come back and ground. That can be a little bit intense. We're going to keep that left leg straight and bend the right knee, bringing the foot into the thigh. And you really want to press the heel into your thigh here. And then line up your body over that left leg and inhale, extend, and exhale, fold, gazing at that big toe. Deep breaths here. And if folding isn't accessible, it's fine. Stay there where you feel the stretch. Inhale, extend, and exhale, release. Other side. So now we're bringing that left leg in and pressing that left heel into our right thigh. And we want those right toes pointing toward the sky, lining up our body. Inhale, extend, exhale, fold. Reaching forward, gazing at the toe, deep breaths. Trying to keep that spine elongated. Inhale, extend, exhale, release. We're going to bring both the soles of the feet together here. And sit and allow gravity to kind of open our hips softly, naturally. Don't push them out. Don't force anything. Stay here, relaxing the shoulders back and down. Or if it is accessible, hinge forward at the waist and look through the tip of the nose and breathe. Grabbing onto the balls of the feet, maybe massaging a little. Inhaling, coming up. And then exhale, we'll round it out here. Rounding down, tucking the head down toward the feet. Really feeling that openness through the shoulder blades. And relaxing, breathing into that space. Inhale, come up, rolling up. And exhale, release. We're going to come onto our hands and knees now. You want your hands shoulder width apart, knees hip width apart. Nice wide fingers. Really reaching through to the ground. Inhaling, looking up, opening the heart. Exhaling, separating those shoulder blades and tucking the tail. Again, inhaling, looking up, open the heart. And exhaling, rounding it out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. We'll come to center. Now we're going to do a little bit of stretching and a little bit of core. So the right leg is going to come back, extend, coming onto the ball of the foot. Really feel the stretch and the lengthening through the heel all the way to the top of the head. If you feel good here, go ahead and lift that leg, keeping that foot flexed. And if you feel good here, go ahead and extend that left arm, so the opposite arm, and breathe. Exhale, come back to center, all fours. Same thing with the left leg. Extend and find where you're comfortable. If it's the ball of the foot on the ground or if it's the arm and the leg lifted. Deep breathing. Try to stay with the breath and focus on balance. Exhaling back to center. So we're going to look over that right shoulder for a little stretch, and then over that left shoulder, and then again, just stretching, moving the hips, feeling it out. We'll come forward with the right leg, and you want to make sure that knee is over the ankle here, and breathe, really reaching through your heart, relaxing the shoulders, feeling the stretch in the hip flexor. Deep breathing here. Now we'll curl the left toes under and lift that knee and bring that leg forward to meet the right into a forward fold. And if you need to bend your knees here, it's no big deal. Do what's comfortable. Really feel the stretch all the way in your hamstrings and in your back. We'll inhale, lift the heart. So you can lift from the ground or bring your hands to your shins, and then exhale, fold again. Inhale, press into the feet and roll all the way up, bringing the hands to the sky, and exhale, coming down, Samasthiti. You can stay where you are. I'm going to face you for this, just so you can see. I'm bringing the feet shoulder width apart. Inhaling, the arms come up, grabbing onto that right arm with the left hand, and then coming over to the side for a nice little side stretch. Exhale. Inhale, center, and switch, grabbing onto that other wrist, and go ahead and exhale over. Stretch, breathe, feel the stretch all the way through the side. Inhaling back to center, and exhaling, the hands come back down to the side. We'll bring the feet back together here. Inhaling, the arms come up. Exhaling, hinging at the waist. And here, you can bend the knees or keep them straight. It's up to you. Inhale, lift through the heart. Extend. Exhale, we'll step back now with that right leg. So we're doing our stretch, but on the other side. Bringing that knee down to the ground, release the toes, and remember to keep the left knee over the ankle and open the heart and breathe. Feel it through the hip flexor. Deep breaths. Now we'll come back to all fours, bringing that leg back. And we're going to lean back into a child's pose. So relax here. You can relax the shoulders, relax the neck, the head. Deep breaths. Maybe roll around on the forehead, massaging the forehead a little bit. Really relax. And if you need to regroup, reground, this is about being calm and calming. We'll come up to our knees here and sit nice and straight and breathe. If you'd like to stay here, go ahead and place that right hand over the left. Relax the shoulders and breathe, reaching through the crown of the head. Or if you'd like a little bit more intense pose, go ahead and tuck the toes under and sit on the heels. This really opens up through the feet and releases a lot of tension and negative energy. It can be uncomfortable until you get used to it. Relax the face muscles. Deep breathing. Wherever you are, we'll inhale and we'll come out of it. Bring those hands behind you. Nice inhale, lifting through the heart, and exhaling, coming back to a center just as a counter stretch. We're going to come to seated, so you can cross those legs and come to a nice seated position, or however you need to get there. Right? And then we'll bring the feet in front of us, bent knees, feet on the ground. We'll open the feet wide as it is comfortable. Hands on the knees, inhale, press the heart forward, exhale, and roll it back, really rolling onto that sacrum. Inhaling, pressing the heart forward, exhaling, rolling back. Feel the stretch all the way through the lower back. Inhale, again, forward, and exhale, roll it back. And we'll come to the center on the inhale, exhale. Release and bring those feet hip width this time. Arms come up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, and roll it down nice and slow. One vertebrae at a time until you're all the way down to the ground. Now the feet stay hip width. You can bring the arms out to a T. We're going to exhale and just bring the knees over to the right. And if it's comfortable, go ahead and look over that left shoulder. And a couple of breaths here, just breathing into that side stretch. Inhale, knees back to center, head back to center. Exhale, other side. So knees to the left, head to the right. Breathing into the stretch. Inhaling, coming back to center. Now we're going to bring our hands down by our hips. We're going to rock the sacrum back and forth on the ground gently. And keep doing this if that feels good. If it's accessible to you, lift the hips and really use, your thigh muscles to lift and extend. Or just stay rocking. It's totally up to you. We'll exhale and release. Bring those knees into your chest and give them a nice squeeze. Maybe rock back and forth a little bit, massaging the back. And now we'll bring the legs up to the sky for a little inversion. Roll the shoulders open, palms to the sky, or you can hold on to the legs if you need to, or go up against a wall. It's up to you. But relax the shoulders. Really look up through the head. So you want to open a little bit in the neck area and breathe. Feeling your heart open. We'll exhale. Bring those feet down. If you want to challenge, you can bring them straight down using the core. Now we'll bring the soles of the feet together for our final pose. One hand on the heart and one hand on the belly. Nice, slow breathing. Maybe moving the head from side to side, massaging the back of the head. And again, you want that space underneath your neck so the chin is up a little bit. Opening the heart, rolling the shoulders toward the ground. Deep breathing here. Now release all the muscles in your face, moving through, your cheeks, your mouth, your tongue, your neck. Releasing all the muscles in your arms, your stomach, your hips, and then moving down through the legs, sinking into the ground and staying here as long as you need.